It's okay to judge. Yeah, it's okay to judge. Before I get into that, I will say that people don't like to be judged or criticized, myself included. But in reality, everything that you say and everything that you do is a reflection of who you are. All of your activity in the real world and in the fake world, the artificial world, and when I say that, I'm talking about the online world, the internet, is a reflection of who you are. Everything from the people you hang out with to whatever is on your internet browser says who you are. Those ads that pop up on your social media respond to the type of activity that you engage in. Now, some people say only God can judge me. You say only God can judge you, but you only say that to be controlling. You say that because you want to control your narrative. And I get it. I'm all about controlling my own narrative. I'm all about, having the ability to control your own narrative. So I get it. For the people who read the Bible, they should know that while there is some verbiage that says not to judge, it's more so stating not to judge from a place of hypocrisy. I understand that people interpret the Bible differently from others, but I say that things have to be put into proper context. I would like to think that it's about being careful in your own conduct and judging from a non-hypocritical place. So it's not that there's something bad or something wrong with judging in and of itself. It's about doing it from a non-hypocritical place. I only bring up the Bible because I know that it's a reference for a lot of people who talk about God and judgment. I say that judging can be looked at in two ways. One way is condemning. The other way is discerning. I don't think we should judge to condemn, but more so to discern. The reality is you will always be judged by other people. It doesn't matter how many times you want to say people can't judge you or people shouldn't judge or only God can judge me. It doesn't matter. You could say it until you're blue in the face. People are going to judge regardless. You judge others too. I think the only thing we can really do is accept it and say and do things that truly reflect how we want the world to view us as individuals and as a society. That's really all you could do. And if you choose not to, that's on you. We all judge each other in one way or another. Someone can judge me for using profanity. Now, I could say that person is being judgmental. I'm making a judgment by saying that. I'm gonna slip something in real quick, but the person who doesn't use profanity isn't better than the person who does use profanity. The person who doesn't use profanity and is judging the person who does use profanity has their imperfections as well. It's just that their imperfections come out in a different way. The judging comes from both sides because one's judging someone or putting that person down for using profanity, while the person who uses profanity is telling that person that they're too judgmental. It's a judgment on both ends, regardless. And when it comes to this whole only God can judge me or saying that people are judgmental or we write people off as judgmental, really it's a way to escape accountability. Sometimes people just don't want to hear about themselves and the truth cuts deep. So they have to be like, don't judge me. They got to put the shields up. That's just one way to not be held accountable. Is it condemnation or is it discernment? We all know that it's not good to assume. You know the saying, when you assume, you make an ass out of you and you make an ass out of me. It's not good to assume. It's easy to judge from what you see on stage, but it's better to make an informed judgment when you know what's going on behind the curtain. Just something to think about. We're in a world of edited video clips, screenshots, Photoshop, propaganda, etc. That's the world we live in today. So with that, you have to be careful with the first piece of information that you receive. This is why you must do due diligence, do research, look deeper, always get the full story, always get the full context, always get the full everything before you emotionalize and react and make a snap judgment. When it's all said and done, it's okay to judge, but it's okay to judge from a place of not being a hypocrite and a place of discernment.